Hey guys, it's Junior. Welcome back to my channel, Horsepower Warehouse. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I want to share with you that's been going on this last week, some new acquisitions and all the new projects that we're getting into. So let's dive right into it because we have a lot to actually cover today. You guys have already seen our Fuelie Nomad, but check this thing out. This Honda CBX with an engine that, no lie, is bigger than what you would find in a Honda Civic. I mean, this is a massive motor on this CBX, and this thing is impeccably restored. It still has all the little nipples on the tires. I mean, this is a really, really nice bike. Man, that motor though, 2,118 miles on it. You guys have probably seen all the Harleys in the background. Those aren't new. We've had those. But here's another new one. And no, I'm not talking about this little Harley that just came in too, but let's take a look at that. What do you think? X90. Really, really cool little bike. But this, ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness. 1967, black with red Stinger hood, blood red interior, convertible. Holy moly. This is, in case you don't know, a 427 tri-power with factory air conditioning. Oh my gosh. I've never seen a big block tri-power 427 with factory AC. What a super rare car. I mean, there's rare, and then I've never seen one. So I love this because this shows the differences. In 1967, you can order this car. This is like a good versus evil thing to me. You see the white, or the blue with the white Stinger hood, you know, the white line tires. In case you guys haven't seen this before, this is also a 67, but it's a 427 tri-power, non-AC, so 435 horsepower, all white interior. They're both 4 speeds and side pipes. I mean, but I really like that and this. You know, definitely a good versus evil thing. You can imagine who would be driving what. I mean, look at how sinister that car looks. Incredible. You know, you guys know I have a love for the C2 Corvettes. I do a lot of restorations on these cars, but wow, incredible to have a factory air conditioned 427 convertible. Man, what a sinister car. This one hasn't been through the service yet, or I haven't even detailed it yet, so I don't even know if it's going to be listed on the website. I do my best to try to give you guys the first look at these cars before anything is listed. I promise you guys, if you subscribe to my channel, I'd give you the first peek at everything that we got going on here. But I love that car. I love it, I love it. Let's take a peek back into the shop. Let me show you what we've been up to back here. We have a lot of carpet kits going on. This 67 convertible is getting a carpet kit, as is the 64 coupe here, and the 65 coupe is also getting a carpet kit. So you can see the auto custom carpets that we use. They come in a box like that. There's another one that's for this car. I already have the carpet kit for the red 64 here laid out. I like to lay them out flat over at least 24 hours for 2 reasons. It allows them to get out of the box shape, and it lets them outgas so they don't smell bad in the car when I install it. But let me show you guys the difference in carpet kits, because you got to be really careful when you order parts for these cars. I know it's upside down, but let me flip. This is a made in USA carpet kit. I'm not even going to call out the manufacturer because it's garbage. But let me show you the difference. Can you see the color difference? Just first and foremost, how much without the camera, this looks a lot more purple, whereas this is a true dark. You can also see the welting on the outside, how this has this cheap crap welting, whereas this is more of like a classic look. When you feel the actual carpet, this is real scratchy and tough, and this is soft. In the actual loop, you can tell how the loop is real big on this one, and it's nice and tight and small. Really, really big difference in these two carpet kits. You can see even the backing is different between the two. Auto Custom Carpets makes the best carpet kit that you can buy for these Corvettes. Cost aside, this is what I will install in my cars. This is going right back into this box so I can send it back. It even smells bad. It smells like a Chinese textile factory, or I would imagine. So that carpet kit is laid out for the 64 here. Of course, you guys, if you've seen my previous videos, you know I do sound insulation and thermal insulation on all of my C2s, just because these are fiberglass cars and trying to eliminate acoustics and heat traveling through the fiberglass belly. We have our customer's 66 car. I think that's the only customer's car in here. We own all the rest of them. I'm very selective about bringing in customers' cars. I only do restorations as I would my own vehicles. So I gotta, you know, kind of trickle them in. This guy is getting a complete frame off. So if you guys haven't seen that, we've already done the body off of the chassis. You can see there's an absence of the old chassis. There's the new one. Let me show you where the old one went. Right there. We cut it up and it's ready for the scrappers. So there you go, rest in peace chassis. And we're putting that bad boy in there. On my previous video, I showed you how nice the powder coating came out. So I'm really excited to get that chassis put back together and as a roller underneath the car. That will be this next upcoming week, more than likely. Carpet kit is already in my Mosport 66 427 car. So this car is in the final stages. It's going to be ready pretty dang soon. I mean, maybe another week of work. I kind of bounce around from car to car. So if I could get a solid week of work on that, I could have it done. But I'm not hopeful for that because in addition to helping our guys, I help facilitate, you know, the entire dealership side of it as well. Let me show you guys some other new stuff that we've got in. New cars. So this monstrosity, man, I love this thing. I don't know why. I mean, just look how much car you have here. And look at I don't even know what this is called, a Continental kit maybe, but it's like a diving platform on the rear. Yes, it's just absurd. What do you guys think about it? I would absolutely drive this car just because it's such a monstrosity. Suicide door convertible, and check out the windows when you open the door. They automatically go down. Really, really nice interior. Dang. I'm attracted to things I probably shouldn't buy, and this is one of them. The only reason I say I shouldn't buy it, because can you imagine trying to fit this thing in your garage? Holy moly, you better do some measurements first. Man, I love that car though. Speaking of another car that just came in that I have a soft spot for, I've owned a 2005 Celine. So I know this isn't a Celine, this is actually a GT500 Super Snake. And this thing has every single option that you can put on a Super Snake. I mean, carbon, carbon, carbon everywhere. It's got the Super Snake 6-piston calipers in the rear, so it's got the big brakes and even in the back. The gentleman that had this car, he actually took it to Shelby several times for them to update it with their newest and latest that they had produced for this car. So this has, and I kid you not, every single option that Shelby America could put on a Super Snake. You can see how it's numbered on the door sill. It's got the nice white insert interior with Carroll Shelby. It even has the Super Snake insignia on the rear seats. Carbon fiber gauges. I like how the boost gauge goes to 35 PSI. That's good and optimistic for guys like me. It does have a Kenny Bell supercharger on it, and I want to say it's 760 horsepower. I could be wrong. I hope so. I hope it has 5 more than the ZR1. You know, just because, yeah. Whatever, I'm not going to go there with you guys. The ZR1 is a bad boy too. 755 horsepower, but if I had a Super Snake, I would need it to have a minimum of 5 more on the associated Chevrolet. What else came in this week? We have a 65 here from New Jersey. This isn't our car. This one was actually shipped in and they used our shipper brokerage service. And she saw all the other Corvettes here and said, hey, you know, you guys are probably the ones I need to do the carpet kit, because you can see how it's kind of yellowing and brown. And it needed new tires, and it needed the brake serviced, and so on and so forth. So the lady really had nowhere else to bring the car. I didn't need the work, but, you know, I felt bad. So I hate telling people I can't take care of them if they have nowhere else to bring it. So we'll knock that one out for her real quick. It's not a big deal. I always have a soft spot for trying to help out, you know, as many people as I can. But holy moly, you can imagine my workload. This one is getting ready to be videoed. The reason I say that is because I'm going to drive it. Probably this next upcoming week, I'm going to just be driving it almost every day if it doesn't rain. This is a fresh build, so really excited to share that one with you guys. That's a Mass Motorsports LS3, in case you haven't seen it previously. And I think everything else you guys have probably seen. I haven't showed you the Chevelle, but yeah, we'll share that for next time, because this video is getting kind of lengthy. But yeah, I mean, a lot going on here. If you guys have anything at all that you want to see, please comment below. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching my content. I hope you enjoy it. But you know, if you have any suggestions, anything else you want me to really focus on, I'm here to please. So until next time, take care, guys.